When you get a new role, one of your most important tasks will be to schedule a meeting with your manager and clarify expectations. Now you may think, duh, this is common sense. But do you actually apply common sense? Based on my experience, many times people make assumptions on their manager's expectations, or they start working on various projects the business needs based on their own observations. The first 90 days of your new role is critical. This is your chance to make the first impression. Be proactive and set up a one-on-one conversation with your manager. This helps you take control of your own career. So let's go through the questions you may want to ask. So let's start with the first question. What are your expectations and how do you measure and track success? You want to know the objectives of the position so you can make a conscious effort to focus on your deliverables. Pay close attention to goals that you can accomplish relatively quickly so you can put these accomplishments under your belt. Sometimes managers aren't clear communicating the goals. In this case, you can ask your manager what his most important goals are. Based on the conversation, you will have a better understanding of the desired end result. The next question I like to ask is, what can I do to make you more successful? Your manager's success is your success as well. If you try to make your manager successful, you will probably share in on some of that success. This will also help build trust and help you get into your manager's good book. The third question is, what's the biggest challenge facing this position? I love this question because each role has easy and hard parts. You want to know what might be some of the biggest challenges. For some roles, the biggest challenge might be the complex system the company is using. For others, it might be the ability to influence certain people. You want to know what you are up against. The next question would be, what is one thing I could do differently? Before you receive the role or the promotion, somebody may have held the role. You may want to know what mistakes your predecessor made so you won't make the same mistakes again. Knowing what the pitfalls are can save you a lot of time. The next question would be, what should I know about your work and management style? You want to know more about your manager's management style. Does he expect you to respond to emails on the weekend? Or do you need to be available 24/7? And the final question would be, what's your preferred communication style? You want to know if your manager prefers face-to-face meetings, emails, or just a casual drop-in. I used to have a manager and we kept dropping in on each other. And I got used to it. Now, when I got a new manager, he didn't like my casual drop-ins and he preferred a formal meeting. So don't make the same mistake I made, ask the question. It might be intimidating to ask these questions at first, but keep in mind that you are building rapport with your manager and you are taking your career in your own hands. You want your manager and yourself to be successful. Even if you missed asking these questions at the beginning, it's never too late to sit down and have a more in-depth conversation. If you haven't had a meeting with your manager, your challenge will be to schedule a meeting in the next 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed today's session and I will see you next time.